Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new documentary Syndrome K. And this focuses on the true story about a highly contagious, highly fictitious disease created by 3 Roman Catholic doctors during the Holocaust to hide Jews in a Vatican hospital. And this documentary is just clocking in around like 52 minutes. It's one of those kinds of documentaries we have from Stephen Edwards that's just pretty straightforward. This story is so fascinating, though. It's a little disappointing that this documentary is so by the book and by the numbers, because for 52 minutes, you have narration, you have some interviews, it's a very linear, very basic approach to telling this story, which kind of undermines how fantastic this story is by using the most mundane way of telling it. It's one of those kinds of things that such basic storytelling could undercut a great story. But the thing is that it is still a great story, and I do appreciate the documentary and interviews that they do with some of these survivors and the people involved that are still around, because they're fascinating, they're first-hand accounts. We really get some perspective. Everything else is very straightforward and seems like this is what would pop up on like the History Channel or something. But we do have narration from now the late, great Ray Liotta. And this is probably one of his last projects that's going to be coming out. And he has such a great voice, and it worked so well for this documentary when he was anchoring it with his narration. And on some level, I do think that and the story make this worth watching. And to be fair, it's only 52 minutes. It's not a big commitment either. So I think this film is worth your time, worth the experience, because it's such a fascinating story. It might not be the most intriguing way of telling it. They might undercut some of the impressiveness with dull, basic storytelling, but it is something fascinating and really paints a picture of the work that some great Italian doctors did to save a bunch of lives during World War II. But those are my thoughts on Syndrome K. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in, supporting your Wasteland reviewer.